designer clothes, designer jeans, and designer shoes by the most famous names in fashions. But what about designer bags by Rafe? Yes, designer bags by Rafe of New York, a Filipino-American, treasured by some of America's most fashionable women.
I've been fortunate enough to have seen Jessica Alba wear my things, Helena Christensen, Eva Longoria has been a big fan. I'm like flattered that they even wear my things because I mean these are women who have access to everything. I mean they really kind of snap of a finger get whatever brand they want, and you know the fact that they choose me over bigger names or more established labels says a lot.
Rafe bags are also sought after all over the world.
I'm distributed all over the world. I mean, you know, Russia, United Arab Emirates, Kuwait, Singapore, Hong Kong, Tokyo.
And in Manila.
I've actually been selling to the Philippines for the past 7 years through this store called Mix. And when the opportunity came up, we opened last year. That was really amazing because we had a lot of support. Everybody showed up. Everybody bought, people are still buying. I've even had one woman who came to me and she goes, you know what, I've been saving up for this. I'm buying your bag. And I signed the bag, the lining for her. She was so happy. She's like, you have no idea. She goes, I've been saving a whole year, putting away money just so I could buy a Rafe. And it was just like, wow.
What makes Rafe bags so special?
I literally sort of give you a little bit of everything. I mean, I think of women's lifestyles. I also work with a lot of women. My sister, who is my sales director, also sells the collection, and she has a lot of say into like what makes the collection, what doesn't make the collection, what customers are responding to, and what are the feedback. Because as a designer, I have to listen to those feedbacks. Sometimes I see customers and I'm like, oh my God, like we only produce like 50 of those bags, and you know that makes them so happy. Because in a world where everything is mass-produced, everything is mass-marketed, you know, literally, I mean, you go to certain places and you see yourself coming and going with the same bag because everybody has that bag. What makes you special? What makes you stand out? I mean, I think my bags are special that way. They're not difficult to wear, they're easy to wear, but because by virtue of their unavailability or their limited distribution.
How did Rafe get started designing? And how did he make it in New York's highly competitive fashion world? More about Rafe coming up next.